What's up, guys? Brando back here once again with some more Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty / Substance, whatever you want to call it. So we still got a bomb here on this strut. We are still defusing bombs. Last time we found out that, well, actually we're gonna find out more about it again. But we've been defusing bombs. Fatman's been setting bombs off, for just setting them up, and we got to defuse them. So, there we are. We're all ready to go. And, Peter Stillman, they brought in a bomb disposal expert, and he's been helping us out. Things haven't been adding up, man. And so we're about to find out exactly what the heck is going on as far as, why stuff isn't adding up. So let's carry on here. All right. There is a dude. Over here. See him walking around.
Freeze!
Oops. Hey. No.
Freeze!
Don't kill me.
Yeah. Shimmy shake, shimmy shake.
Don't kill me.
All right, I got another dog tag. Has anybody actually gone through and got all the dog tags before? I know you get different wigs for riding, which is hilarious, which give them extra grip, extra ammo, extra all this crap. And then for Snake, he gets a bandana, which makes the bandana about as long as his back. And then you get stealth, or maybe you don't get stealth. I don't remember. It's been so long, man. Been so long. All right, so let me underneath here. There's a bomb underneath here. Let me in. Yeah, there we go.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fatman, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Well.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. all because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fatman. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell
It's
2.
easy.
I wouldn't recommend you go
It's
into any of the
easy
other
to
struts.
I owe you one.
really
I'll
dislike
get back to
Stillman.
freezing the baby bombs then.
Yeah, you know, especially when you're not in this situation.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch.
You know,
Just don't
where
ask for
he
pay,
messed up,
Peter.
just diffusing a bomb, and it killed kids. You know, it's easy to dislike him for that, and then to pretend being hurt and like, well, don't basically get pats on the back and like don't feel bad, Peter. You did the best you could, when he was unfazed by it. It's easy to, on the outside, it's easy to ridicule him for that. But when you think about it, that sort of thing is so human. So many people don't even want to live up and face down really stressful situations like that are way less than that. And so you make up excuses and you do a lot of things to rationalize and to stay away from that. But from his case, here he is, there are these families and they lost their children, and he has to look at them and admit that that he messed up, and he can't stand that. That is such a human feat that, I don't dislike or hate him for it. It's just a shame that it is he had that he felt like he had to, that he couldn't show remorse to those families, and in result, when it comes time, he lived that life for so long that just became him. That limp, that fake leg became him, and he let that take it to that that far. So now he's hoping to make things right, and hopefully he can. We've got more bombs to disarm or freeze, however you want to say it. So. Dude's still sleeping. Anything else up here? God, he goes downstairs so weird. Oh. Dude's over here taking a nap, so I think I'll just give him a reason to lay down. So we got one more bomb to take care of. Somewhere along the lines, I swear they had a camera in here. That's what sucks about coming back to a game that you haven't played in a while. You start remembering how things either are, or maybe it's on a harder difficulty than what you're playing on now. Oh. Huh. That's that dude that we just shot upstairs. Okay, got this guy. Dude downstairs.
Nothing here.
So he checks in every so often. What about this guy? Should be all right. Typically, there's only one guy in one area that checks in. If you take him out and he doesn't report back in, then they PSG1. Then they will end up sending folks over to come investigate the area. Rations are full. So where's the node?
Nothing here.
Right there.
Who's there?
Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. No.
Who's there?
No. Where's he at? Oh. That was close. Ah, no. All right. Gotta answer a text. All right, so now I can get this node. Now I can get the Salt on radar thing up. That dude is still sleeping. He's the guy that checks in, so I gotta hurry.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4 and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course, I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Just like I said.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut D have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Oh, crap. Are they coming? Ah! Oh, man. They came from my way. All right. Hopefully I can stay out of camera. All right. Whew. So notice that when we go into other areas now, well, other than that, like, if you leave in an alert phase, you're still, like, in an evasion phase. All right, so here's our bomb sensor B.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated,
What?
but the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then,
Wait, Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
what's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
That changes depending on difficulty.
Right. Move. Get to the bottom of strut A now!
So this one actually has a counter, unlike all the other ones that were just hanging out. Oh, another damn cipher. Oh, missed. Come on. There. Sorry, dude. Gotta go. I like how only like 40 seconds has now passed. It doesn't count down during the whole loading screens or anything. Strut A. So now we gotta go back down to where, like, into the elevator, near where we first started. Codec? I was gonna say, long elevator ride. Are we gonna get a codec?
Right. Pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
Fatman has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest,
Pete, get the hell out of there.
there's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden, keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Notice everything's moved. Different placements of stuff. Might be notable. All right. Sensor B.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
All right. Bomb's taken care of. Let's get to moving. We got a president to save. All right.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jeff, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation.
Simulation.
He's not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the President. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
So much stuff to watch in this game. Almost as bad as 4.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
it's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
So look how small her health meter is. Ah! No! Roll! Roll! Oh, crap. I realized I was that low on health. Ah!
Right. Fatman just contacted us directly.
Fatman called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Wait, how much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
So the countdown doesn't begin right away. The game is gracious enough to watch another lengthy cutscene before starting the countdown.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fatman is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
Now!
Notice he didn't dodge it because he couldn't really. Bullets were deflected onto him.
Damn!
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No. That death was meant for me.
I remember playing this the first time, wondering.
I'm the only one that can't die.
I thought he was supposed to be like a boss of some sorts, him being that badass.
Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice.
And then that left me going, well, then how do you kill the guy? There's obviously something up with Vamp. All right, time to go. Mines. Just like I thought I remembered. These sly devils. Oh. Gun. The FA connecting bridge. The F connecting bridge. EF. F. No more mines, no ciphers. There's a dude up there, but I got by. So we got to get to the heliport. Just looked like he hops up the stairs, man. I'm telling you. Well, the Harrier's gone.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he Dead Cell?
I am Fatman. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time and life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good.
He just
beer.
disappeared.
Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
Man,
If
he
you
down to
destroy
that
the big
thing.
shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts. No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
Laugh and grow fat.
Moron! Where do you think you're looking?
There we go. Here's to you, fat man.
suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no...
He already hit the switch, idiot.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Blech. So the first time I did this with the sensor, I thought that yellow spot was just him because of his cologne. But no, he's laying on the dang thing. I got Peter Stillman's dog tag. And there's that.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fatman didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fatman, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
So was anybody else confused by all that mess? Because it's obvious, like in Metal Gear Solid 1, they're not giving all the information to the player character. But even like Raiden, even though he's like a rookie, he's kind of calling it out. Like, hey, this guy, Fatman, he didn't know about the ransom demands. And like, oh, well, they intentionally left the dark. Meanwhile, like in MGS1, there's a lot of stuff by stuff, thing, list, that Snake finds out while he's on the mission that when he asks the Colonel about, it's like, what? No way. It's like, you son of a bitch, So that's happening again. And I love the subtle clues here of the player, your avatar, Raiden. He's figuring this stuff out, kind of. He knows there's something kind of going iffy and wrong, and there's a mixture. There's information not really, and then of course the toxins. He said there's toxins, and Pliskin, aka Solid Snake, is like, what? That is meant to provoke you, the player, into thinking what is really going on here. Again, player misdirection. I love it. They put so many different little small things to help mislead you. Lead you, like they give you your main mission objective and go do it. And then they put little things, little sprinkles, little crumbs. And then this character says this, Colonel says this, Snake says this, Fatman says this. It's meant to like lead you along this way of you trying to figure out what exactly is going on, and it's not any one of the major like characters that is telling you straightforward what's going on. Of course, we know that Snake probably knows what's going on, but we don't know in storyline through Raiden's eyes that this is Snake. He thinks it's some other guy. He thinks it was a seal. So, well, guys, I think that's going to wrap up this part of the MGS2 Sons of Liberty retrospective. I took out Fatman, got all the bombs disarmed, and we're going to move on to the next chapter where we go in to try and save the president by going into the main core. Lots more stuff to talk about there. Lots more codec, lots more cutscenes. Until next time, I've been Brando from the Game Addicts Podcast and Game Addicts Play Twitch channel. Go check out all the stuff everywhere. Game Addicts Podcast live on Twitch every single Wednesday right here on the Twitch channel. Game Addicts Play. That was twitch.tv/Game Addicts Play. The podcast goes on podcast services and on YouTube the next day on Thursdays. And, of course, gameplay. We're going through Metal Gear Solid right now. We're going to be playing some other games eventually, too. I'm going to get back to my FF7 stream. And, of course, at the end of the month, Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't wait for that, guys. Been Brando from Game Addicts. Have a good one, guys. Game on. Peace.